things to happen, comes with it the opportunity for good things to happen. And in this world, the two opportunities come together.
Software or a system or a thing that you can create a template for?
Hi guys! Right now I have someone's life and death in my hands in the context of my book. First of all, let me say I know that my house is messy, so at the end of this video, for my own, not posterity, don't know the right word, satisfaction, I will sit here and show you the clean background after I clean it. I had a character named Absolith, and originally I was going to have Absolith die as a baby, and I had this whole before death and after death idea for her. Sorry, my dog is chewing a bone, so you can hear that. So I had like Abs 1 and Abs 2. Abs 1 was the baby before she died, and then Abs 2 was when she came back, and I morphed it into something different but similar. I decided for many reasons that I didn't want Abs to be the baby that died, and so I created a new character who is going to be a baby that died, and then whether or not that baby gets to come back to Earth is something I will let you guys learn in later vlogs. But now I have her mother, who is named Callie, and I'm considering whether or not Callie dies for many reasons. If Callie lives, then there has to be a purpose for her living and being a character in these books. And if she dies, she's kind of out of the way and there's not that complication for various reasons why her being alive would be a complication. So I'm trying to figure out right now if I can keep her alive. Sometimes when I do that, if I keep someone alive, then I try to blend a different character who already exists in the later part of the stories into the same person, so that, say if I want like a librarian to be someone who's in all of the books, and I'm trying to figure out if I want Callie to live or die. Well, if Callie happens to be the librarian, then I no longer have two different characters, because you don't want to have 20 characters when you can have 10 or 15. You know, you don't want to have unnecessary characters, especially in a book, because I'm sorry about my dog, but I just got her that toy and I'm happy that she's playing with it. Tally, are you enjoying your new toy? I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them your new toy. This is her new toy. You like that toy? That mama toy. They're not Tally toy. That mommy toy. When you're watching TV and there's a lot of different characters, it's a lot easier to follow along because you can see the actor and hear that actor's voice and differentiate that actor from a different actor who's in the same story. But if you are reading a book and you have 10 or 15 different names, so you have to memorize basically the different names, what their characteristics are, you know, what their role in the game is, and so it's a lot harder. And if you're going to introduce a ton of characters in a series, like mine is a series, you want to introduce people slowly. So maybe by like book 10 you can have 20 or even 30, I don't know, different characters, but you've built up to that with all of the books leading up to it. And so if someone has started from book 1, then they're going to know all those characters. There's different kinds of series. There's other people who explain that stuff in much more depth than I do. Some series are standalones where you could pick up any book in the series and you could read it and it would be a complete story and you wouldn't be confused. Some are not standalones. My series is not a standalone. You have to start from book 1 in order to understand what's happening in book 4. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that I can keep Callie alive. The problem, if I keep her alive, is that she's the mother of another daughter named Evelith, and Evelith ends up being raised by someone who's not very good for her, and that leads into a sequence of events later on in the books. Callie, give Molly your toy. So if Callie is still alive, then why would her daughter be raised by this person who's not good for her daughter? So that's the problem. So it's cool as a writer when you have people's whole life events in your hands, but you also want to be responsible with it. And you want to be responsible with your readers as well. So yellow is plot ideas that are outside of my current plot system. This is my word counter over here. I have surpassed my word count for the day for NaNoWriMo. And my goal now is to take all this yellow, which was kind of my brainstorming on this change of plot that I was just describing. And now I'm going to drag it over to this other page. And now I'm going to make sense of it.